Hello, everyone, and welcome to Open Mind Investors Micro News. So, last month we wrote about Ibogaine on our Substack. Today we're reporting some promising news that builds on what we wrote. So, the Kentucky Opioid Addiction Abatement Program, that's a mouthful, is putting $42 million into researching Ibogaine as a treatment for addiction. That's exciting, and it underscores what we said about Ibogaine last month. In case you missed it, we said that Ibogaine is the psychedelic that shows the greatest promise for treating addiction. We recommended a mind-blowing documentary that shows how this works in an indigenous setting. It was Hamilton's Pharmacopoeia Season 3, Episode 4. We will put the link to that in the show notes. Meanwhile, MindMed acquired a company called Savant a few years ago to get to their Ibogaine-derived molecule MC18 and its associated IP. There's a good article about that we'll also put in the program notes. From an investment perspective, Ibogaine is kind of the sleeper psychedelic. It could be the one that blasts open the door for all the others. Why? Because addiction is a real present condition across all ages and classes, and the therapeutic outcome is binary and measurable. Were you cured or not? Yes or no? And if so, how many days addiction-free? Scientists and investors love things they can measure. Moreover, there's less cultural baggage around Ibogaine. Very few have even heard of it at all, let alone the indigenous practices surrounding it. Its obscurity means there's not a lot of presupposition about who it's for and what it can do and who can administer it. The indigenous plant purists aren't making a lot of noise about needing to experience the full-blown ritual, which can last for several days and is only really done in a remote place in Western Africa. Building on those arguments and considering that there is great potential to synthesize the drug so that the hallucinogenic effects are minimized or even eliminated without the concomitant cultural outcry that accompanies attempts to do this with, say, psilocybin, this could be the drug that opens the legal and regulatory doors the quickest with the least amount of protest from the usual suspects on the left and right of the political spectrum. And that's our quick take, our micro news on the news out of Kentucky about Ibogaine. Thank you. Bye.